Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to part two. We're gonna get into this. I appreciate each and every one of you giving me birthday wishes. Thank you so much. I got a cat on my lap here that I gotta deal with, but that's okay. All right, she's gone elsewhere. Oh, whoa. Okay. All right, thank you so much. Smash that like button, people. Hey Janine, hey Sasha, what's up? Ileana, Mary, a fish. Thank you. I appreciate the birthday wishes, Jack T. It ain't that Batty Wings. What's up? We also got Edna. Hello, Edna. Come on, honey. All right. She's back in my lap. All right. We got Honeydew Color Purple QZ. Yes, it's my birthday. QZ Mary. Honeydew again. Thank you so much. We're going to get into gaining ground. I did a stream yesterday. We're going to finish this off. We got halfway. So we're gonna finish this off. Here we go. Whoop. Okay. I saw a comment here I wanted to address. Uh, okay. Okay. Here we go. I think this is it. I will address this. No, I think it's not worded well. All right. Thank you so much, QZ. Thank you, Honeydew. All right, let me share this. I'll share this and I'll address this because this is actually bullshit and not true. But it seems in girl world, people just like to say whatever. Doesn't have to be true. All right, so here we go. All right, let me share my screen. Let's address this first. I guess so. Is it? What do you mean? Is it money? I'm gonna share something here. Let's address all of this situation here because enough is enough. All right, so somebody by the name of who is this? Knickers Pickle saying Monty made this Jessica beef way less creepy than it really was. Jessica said on panel, I sent Netta pictures of my boobs and stuff. Later, Netta says not just boobs and everything. Actually, what she did was here's how it started. I've talked about this a million times. I'm gonna say it again. That so-called beef started where Jessica came on my panel. She was like, "Can I come on your panel to address something?" And the whole Natter situation. I'm like, okay. So she came on the panel. She's like, she did send Natter one pick. I'm like, okay, cool. And then believe she was asked, "Are you sure that it was just only that?" She's like, "Yeah." Then next thing you know, Natter is going on covering like 80% of his screen, showing a video, but like, "Oh yeah, she was lying. She didn't just send me that. She sent me lots of stuff." So I'm like, really? Because the one thing that I don't like is when people use my platform to tell lies. Because you're literally doing is using my platform that I've built up of being as credible as possible to, and then losing my credibility because of that. And I didn't like that. So when she was around, she tried to come up again. I was like, no. And I told her off. You're not going to use my platform because once I lose credibility, then it's over with. On YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, once your credibility is gone, your channel goes down the drain because people can't trust what you say to be true. And that's the same when you invite guests on the panel. You got to do your research. You got to make sure that what they're going to say or are saying is actually factual stuff and they're not lying. And what Jessica Messica did was come on my panel and lie. And she got caught lying. And I'm not with that shit. So we're going to continue where we left off. Hey, Lindsay, thank you so much. It ain't that. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Let's get started. We are gonna start it off where we stopped from earlier. If you didn't watch the first half, well, you can always watch it another time. We're doing this half here, and we're gonna get into it right now. So let me prepare my screen. And here we go. Halfway through. Let's get to. I should also tell people that I am live for the part two because we don't have a lot of people here, but then again, it's a Sunday night. I kind of expected this. Everybody and their grandmother is live right now. So whoever is interested in this is interested. Other than that, people sometimes they just don't want to, hear the stuff. All right, so back at again for part two. Hang. All right, we're gonna get into thick of things because I also didn't like what he was saying about Timberly because I've talked to Timberly, and one thing I know with this sort of stuff, once somebody starts saying something about you and what is being said about Timberly is not true, it sticks around because people want it to stick. It doesn't have to be true. It could they can know it's a total lie. Yeah, they can know it's a total lie, but what they want to do is, they want it to stick with you. And that's why there's a lot of people in and out and gone from girl world because it's just not a nice place to coexist with other people. Hey Janine, thank you Lindsay, thank you Jay Herod. Hey Hope Flows, yes, I'm back live. I did say 9:30 and here I am. So let's continue into this. We're going to get into the thick of things. Let's go.
That this is what's happening, and that is not going to end well for her because sooner or later it's going to catch up and she's going to find out.
But here's the thing that I don't understand about you, Monty. You've been finding out for 8 months now, and you're still around the same shit you were on 8 months ago. So what makes you think she's gonna fatfo? You haven't fatfoed.
Hey,
And I want people to also
Queen
look at
Mommy.
the fact that
The rest of this is nothing. I mean, there are people, I'm telling you, there's people that
That's
are
what I
asking me to
heard,
recap
Kate.
this.
I don't know
This
if
is all
that's
that there is.
true,
It doesn't
but
matter how many
that's what I
streams you
heard.
watch. I guess Timber's stream is valuable to see what Timber had to say back to this, but everything else is just like a circle.
I hate this because my friend's dog is named Timber, and every time I hear them saying Timber, I think of little Timber. He's up there. He's like a 15-year-old chocolate lab. It's so sad, but he's still precious.
We'll talk of people that don't agree with each other. The video we just watched of Purple Glitter, it's just after that. Monty helped explain it. I don't trust Monty's explanation of anything. I would watch Timber's video, but I'm not trying to watch Monty.
Yeah. Very smart, Jessica. Very smart.
Explain anything to me, no offense.
Facts, Sasha.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the one with a real world issues here, such as homelessness, no job, a drunk driving court case, and losers coalescing in my orbit. No, so no thanks. I think I'm in a better position than that.
Why he has no reply?
So because she's been to court and been homeless, you get to run your fucking mouth and say whatever you want. Jesus, Monty. Monty, does anybody like in your chat like you? Like, why?
Yes, that's why they're in my chat.
Nobody in the chat saying. I see people saying to Monty, why are these people so obsessed with you? Like, what is wrong with your audience? That who hears this and thinks this is normal? I would never trust a word of Monty's mouth. I'm not the one with real world problems, Monty. I guarantee you have real world problems because people like you don't function well in the real world.
People like me. What does he mean by that? You know what? He's right. Everybody has real world problems, but not everybody has an ongoing driving under the influence of alcohol case in Connecticut right now. Just that's all I'm saying. Not every one of us. Some of us are homeless. I'll admit that. Some of us aren't. Some of us have a job. Some of us don't. Some of us care for our families. Some of us don't. Some of us sleep in a child's bedroom. Some of us don't. But with Jessica Messica, no job, no car, no place to live except in her mom's place. Now, I'm not even trying to bash her that much, but reality is reality, and it's a fact that these things are true. And an ongoing DUI court case, which by all means she has violated because she was ordered to go to a sober house as part of a deal to not have her DUI show up on her criminal record. And there's a violation because she got removed from said sober house because she decided to do an illegal activity, which was record people at said house. Why is he coming for you? He wants to come for me because he wants to come for me. Bottom line. Right, Lindsay?
We definitely are
Okay,
W.
It's like I can literally present evidence, literal present factual evidence, but yet it's somehow still untrue. Like what else do I need to show?
because I
Yes, exactly, Teddy Pig. He's very bougie and snobby. Gee, who else does that sound like?
definitely wouldn't be online in her case, especially after I did something illegal and got kicked out of a sober house. But I would be doing.
Is this woman in maximum penitentiary, and is this what she's streaming from? No. So clearly, whatever she did has been answered for. She's what are you gonna every time she criticizes you, you're gonna go live and bring up that court date, Monty? And you don't see how stupid that sounds?
Coming from a guy who brings up shit that happened months ago, saying I should see how stupid it sounds. It's an ongoing court case, so it's still real and relevant, and still ongoing because the next date is in June. But he keeps bringing up shit from September. Make it make sense, people.
You don't see how ridiculous you look? You sound just like somebody else, where every time I fart the wrong way, let's go live and review a stream from 2020 where Gigi said mean things. Monty, you need new mentors.
Is going straight to an agency, getting myself a job, showing.
Oh, she was, but it wasn't in jail though. She was in like like a halfway house, or I don't know what you call them, probation house, whatever you call them. She got kicked out of there. But again, like he's talking about her like, oh, I wouldn't be on here talking to us because you murdered an entire family and then we're on the run for 10 years and now you've escaped prison and you're streaming from an undisclosed location and we're going to catch up to you one day. Like, okay, I would totally give Monty a win for that. Yeah, maybe Jessica, you shouldn't be on the internet talking shit when you're on the run from the law. But she had a court issue. She was homeless. She's addressed all of that and moved on.
Actually, she hasn't addressed all of that and moved on, and she got kicked out for streaming there. Exactly, Stephanie S. And I think we should give some seriousness to drinking and driving because drinking and driving does unalive a lot of people in the USA and a lot of people in Canada. Let me even check up what the facts are. How many people drivers each year? Okay, let me look up the facts. In fact, an average over the 10-year period from 2011 to 2020, about 10,500 people died every year in drunk driving crashes. Are you kidding me? And where is this from? National Highway Traffic Safety. So 10,500 people die every year from drunk driving crashes. Gigi, I think we need to actually take this a little bit more seriously and not try your stupid ass bullshit and try and give a twist and turn and give a win to Jessica Messica. The bottom line is she was drinking and driving. It's a very serious thing. She's a deadbeat. She doesn't want to. Yeah, exactly. A fish, 10,500 people. This is very serious. But yes, she's casually making it seem as if it's nothing, and he's making it seem as if it's nothing.
What do you want from her?
That I'm a responsible person, so the judge is lenient on me when it comes to me appearing.
Thank you for the super chat. It's just Jill. Monty is hedging really fooled his hug box. But how are some of them still fooled? Is what I don't understand.
Court in June, and then someone's going to say, "Oh yeah, by the way, Jessica got kicked out of the sober house because she decided to record people, and that's illegal." And the judge's going to look at me and ask me, "Why were you doing that? And what have you done with your life? Do you have a place to stay?" Well, she has a place to stay, but do you have your own place to stay? The answer is no. Do you have a car? No. Do you have a job? No. What have you done with your life?
And again, this lessens her criticism of you. How?
You know what the answer is? Nothing.
And the judge is going to go, now you, Mr. Monty, you're still an asshole. This does not absolve you from your fucking...
Oh, yeah, because I have a court case. This dumbass. Do I need to appear in front of a judge because I have a court case for drunk driving? No, you dumbass. But you will in time. Keep doing what you're doing. Fafo. F around and find out, Gigi. Sooner or later, this dumbass is going to be in front of a judge as well for his drinking and whatnot. Yeah, his brain is completely pickled.
Shit. You sit online, you're terminally here, stealing other people's content. You can't take criticism. You slander and threaten people, and you harass people. Like you two also need to STFU. Like that's what the judge is going to say when he's done with Jessica Messica. You're not an angel, Monty.
So Bali did.
Is this guy an idiot? No, wait. Let me answer that. He is. He's an idiot and a clown. I'm not gonna be in front of a judge. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't drunk driven. And can I put this up on the screen here? Here is him reacting and making videos about foodie booty. He keeps talking about, oh, I make videos about foodie booty. I'm like, You also make videos about foodie beauty, dumbass. Here they are. Foodie beauty video. 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 The hypocrisy is so strong in this one. Then he's like, "Oh, why are you so concerned about court cases? Why is he concerned about court cases? Should we look up once again all the court cases that he live streams about? DC Media Girl versus Miss Hussey. Case update. DC Telethon Girl about court case. DC Media Girl gets served by Miss Hussey about a court case. Shall we continue? Like, this guy is such a fool. Hey, Robert D, thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The hypocrisy is always strong in the grooming ground. Very, very strong.
Get a stream. All right, so she's moving to Bali Chicken Reactions or whatever her name is. We won't be getting into that. What I'm going to show next is the most recent stream because this is a whole lot mess, and I wouldn't want to be in the position of Jessica Miska, to be honest with you, because those.
I wouldn't want to be in your position, Monty. You literally are streaming Chantal 20 minutes after she uploads and still can't even like get viewers. Like, you tanked your channel by your own doing. Come on.
Trolls will turn. It's not a matter of if they'll turn.
Facts, a fish, no self-awareness. That's 100% right. Zero.
It's a matter of when they'll turn, because they're going to turn on her, and it's going to be a complete shit show.
All right, so what do we got here? We got Kate Williams saying Monty the type of weirdo to enroll and pick up artist class seminars. Have you seen this weirdo? This is not a woman. This is a full-fledged, pudgy, fat-ass guy sitting on his ass, probably in a basement, talking shit. Have you guys actually seen him? What he looks like? Well, it's out there. Because not a lot of people thought Kate Winslet was a woman. I knew a very long time ago that Kate Winslet wasn't no woman. And if you want to check out that photo, you know what? Let me look something up here. Give me a second. We're gonna take a look at that. How long ago was that? That was not maybe a couple months back. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's continue this.
You mean
while
like
I look for
how
that stuff.
people turned on you, right? And it was a complete shit show. Cool. The way you always talk about yourself, Monty, it's fucking endearing.
Facts, Mary.
Pardon my French. I know it's Saturday morning.
You are here for it. So let's get into this. Where was she started talking a lot of crap? We're gonna definitely get into that right now, because I find certain things.
I love when he does this. He's a broker again. I find there's certain things you should not do. Let's see if I'm
hilarious. Other things I find sad. And this is one moment that I can't even describe. Okay, wait. Here we go. This is it right here. Let me load this up.
When Monty.
All right, so seems Purple Gator got into her chat.
Okay.
So we're gonna go over this. And one thing I keep saying it, Girl World is a place that, you gotta be tough, you gotta be hard.
I need Timber. I'm sorry, people are saying wrong things about you. Tim, so what? I mean, if Timber, if you took money and blocked somebody, you're not a nice person and you're rotten. I'm sorry.
Here we go again, painting Kimberly a certain way that is not true. Talking about how she's stealing money. She never stole any money. Yes, whole flows. I did show it. No problem, Miami Vice. It's all good.
There's got to be more that I'm missing. Because why are we saying sorry to Timber? What am I missing?
Because what's happening? That when people are saying all these mean, nasty things about Kimberly of all people.
No. Facts, Miami Vice.
What a fucking idiot. Kimberly of all people that hasn't done anything to anybody, but yet all of a sudden, people are talking shit about her. And of course, Purple Gator is going to join. It seems.
I really don't want to hear the crap. How old are we? I'm a real boy. Monty, you're ugly, and everyone is laughing at you. Haha. Am I 12? Am I supposed to go to my mom and start crying because you're saying that I'm ugly on my live stream right now? Am I supposed to shut things down? Like, this is the maturity level in Girl World. People that use your picture with a dumbass name like I'm a real boy, calls you ugly, and then says everyone is laughing at you as if I'm in grade 2. I'm not in grade 2. Okay? I'm a mature man that not only has to take care of himself, is responsible for a home. I'm responsible for two homes, and I gotta take care of my family. No, I'm not gonna be sad and upset because some dumbass called I'm a real boy that's probably a shut in is saying that I'm ugly.
This is the shit that people do. Try and be super friendly. Become a member of Jessica Messica's channel. Seriously. Yeah, let's not forget
Okay.
what she did with the AA meeting when she recorded the AA meeting by streaming it into her Discord. The revenge porn situation that's happening with Miami Vice Pastel, lying that she doesn't
Okay, Jessica Mexican makes
Relax,
stupid
Mary.
decisions in life. Again, what does it have to do with criticism set your way?
have the links to Miami Vice Pastel's profiles on different X-rated sites, and I did, of course, show the clip where she did give the link to Miami Vice Pastel's X-rated sites. Like, this is a whole entire mess. What's going on, Kimberly?
And you're wallowing in it. Like, it's embarrassing, Monty. It's embarrassing. You're over here like a little chicken. God, look at you. Inserting yourself into the little fights. Like, oh, it's embarrassing. What are you doing, Monty? Go outside. Why are you fighting? Why are you inserting yourself in this shit? You're trying to white knight for this timber person. After getting caught white knighting for other women who then turned on you because they felt uncomfortable. Like, what are you still doing? Mind your business. Stay in your lane, do your videos, and shut up. Thanks.
This freaking glue. This freaking grooming clown. Like, he has nothing better to do. Everything he just said is literally can literally be used against him on what he's been doing. Him inserting himself in several situations, constantly making videos about certain people, always moving from person to person. Who was he friends with a year ago? Is he friends with them? Nope. Who was he friends with 6 months ago? Is he still friends with them? Nope. This guy will turn on you, move from person to person to person at the snap of a finger. Snap of a finger, but yet he's talking.
To the super chat, Just Jill, I really appreciate it. Or super sticker. Maybe, is it a sticker? StreamYard's supposed to be broken because I don't see nothing.
You know what? When you become a drama llama, sometimes it's going to be too much. You want to let you up? Okay, let me give you an invite.
Oh,
if you
we
want
get to
something
see
say
Timber.
Jessica Messica,
We get to
then
hear
here's your
Kimberly.
chance. Give me a second. I'm going to send it to you right now because I have a whole lot to say.
Oh, probably
about this.
yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of trolls, and it's not the type of people you want around you. And things are crumbling down as we speak because there's a lot of shit that's happening with Wahoo King Low, with so much other people. Things.
Oh my God, Monty, go read a book. Look at you. There's a lot of things going on right now.
Exactly how
You literally,
close.
you think you're fucking Anderson Cooper.
He's inserting himself while talking about why somebody inserting themselves. Like, make it make sense.
At CNN, Monty, you've embroiled yourself in big girl shit. You're inserting yourself in big girl drama, and you're acting like you're literally covering the war in the Middle East. Relax.
Things happening in her Discord that's just
Tommy.
wrong. A lot of racism, a lot of
see what he latches onto. A lot of racism, a lot of this, a lot of just the Discord, a lot of racism, a lot of things of racism. Well, it sounds like Charlie Gold herself said it wasn't racism. So what's your next fucking?
Actually, Charlie Gold didn't say it wasn't racist. She said that the photo, she doesn't feel like it's racist, which, okay, fine. If she doesn't feel her photo that they're using is racist, that's on her. That doesn't necessarily mean other people of color don't find the Discord racist, especially when certain things, as Jessica Messica telling people to stop using the N word with the hard R in the chat. That I find quite concerning. So let's bring that up here because we're gonna bring receipts here, unlike this clown that doesn't bring anything. But this is actually quite concerning. And this is why Charlie Gold did say she needs to be careful of her Discord. So here we go. May we refrain from using the hard R N word, especially if we are not black. Now, why is she saying that? Because there's people who are not black nor a person of color using the N word with the hard R. So they're using the ER at the end of that N word. And this is Jessica Messica having to tell people, caution them not to use the N word with the hard R. I think that's a problem because that is clearly racist behavior there. Would you not think that? Yes or no?
Like Monty, what are the dingleberry you're gonna shoot at your ass next?
N words with hard R's going on in there. Sooner or later, shit is gonna hit the fan.
Okay, Monty, if somebody goes into my Discord and throws around the hard R and I see it, I'm gonna kick them out. But if I don't see it, I'm not gonna know any better.
All right, so yeah, that's tell Jessica Messica that she needs to kick those people out and not just give a caution, but they need to be gone, because that's what I would be doing.
How does that fall on Jessica Messica? How does somebody in her Discord using the hard R fall on Jessica Messica? And here's not for nothing, Monty. You were just sucking the ass of a woman who read messages a couple months ago where the word was there with a hard R, and she read them out loud like they were nothing. You
Whose ass am I sucking?
didn't care about that though, did you? No, you still did her bidding. You tried to anyway. Failed miserably.
And whose bidding was I doing?
But somebody in Jessica Messica's Discord uses the hard R. I can show you a clip of that woman reading the hard R like it was nothing. She thought she was in like White Men Can't Jump. She was out in the basketball court. She thought she was in a movie or some shit. But that was okay. Because, you're Monty and you're a hypocrite. And this is why we love watching you, because you are your own worst enemy. It's actually a case study at this point. Fascinating.
Messica has to deal with her own problems. Yeah, I'd be dealing with my
Okay, tequila TDs on the alcohol, sure.
own real world problems that can give me a criminal record. In the first place, I wouldn't be online, like I'm saying. If I had a drunk driving case, if I had to go to court in 2 months, I'd be getting on that. I'd be getting on that, showing the judge that I am a good person and I deserve a second chance to go back to a sober house and not lie about it and tell people I'm in a sober house because I want to place myself in there. No, you got placed in there because of the judge. Hey, Kimberly, what's up?
Hey.
So what do you want?
What's the hard R? It's the N word instead of, like, you know how in rap videos and music you use the A at the end? Well, it's the N word with the ER at the end.
You sure showed her, Monty.
I'm saying.
I just want to say to Jessica, don't ever speak about my child, ever. Yes, she's an adult. She's 18. She just turned 18. Yes, she lives with me, and that's who I didn't want.
Is she another one who puts her child out on blast for the world to see and then
No.
complains when the child's brought up? What did Jessica Messica say about the kid? Can somebody, just me, you still here? History lesson. I'm sorry, I did no research. What did she say about this 18-year-old kid? Adults. I should kid. It's adults. You're 18. You're an adult.
To be homeless. She's also autistic, and she probably won't.
Jessica never spoke about her child. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
That's a lie. Jessica did speak about her child. So this piece of shit here, Tiny Dancer, is still going around. But hey, sooner or later things is gonna happen. And can I remind everybody that this is the one that was standing for Shane? Yes, Shane, as in Kelly's ex Shane. Yes, she was in a relationship with that Shane. If you didn't know, well, now you do know. And do I need to play the clip where Jessica Messica is talking about Timberly's daughter? Or are we just gonna call it, hey, she was just talking about Timberly's daughter? Yeah, exactly, Wolflows. Why are you defending this GG? Like, this man is defending racism, defending drunk driving, defending abhorrent behavior. There's just so much.
Just me. Can you confirm this? Are you still here? Are you kidding me? Are we pulling an Alex Glitter shit? Are we just making stuff about people and hoping it goes sticks?
Ever live on her own.
Oh, Jessica, you're here. I'd love to have you up. I can't right now though because the setup that I have on. But I know I dropped the ball. You wanted to talk to me, and I'm an asshole. But if you still want to do it next week, I'll be better responsive. I swear. Discord's better for me than email. But anyway, so I need to know. You said nothing about this woman's kid. So where is this coming from, Messica? Maybe I should ask you that if I have you on. But why would she say that? No one's ever heard anything. I need to know what she said.
All right. If Jessica Messica is in the chat saying she didn't say anything about Timberly's kid, then I'm going to have to play the part of the video where she talks about Timberly's kid. Because this is just stupid. But we're going to continue. Okay. So if she says she didn't do it, I'm going to play that she did. Because that's what I do on here. I bring the receipts.
Jessica literally said, I'm not talking about her child. So
Will always live with me. Don't ever. You, of all people.
Oh, is she sobbing? Are we This is the point when you are sobbing on Monty's panel. This is the point where you log off. There's a lot of people the last couple. last year who really need to log off. When I needed to log off, I did. Let me tell you, it did wonders.
Actually, he didn't in 2020. He needed to log off big time. On what did he do? Stay on and talk shit, yell and scream and get angry.
Fucking wonders. If you are sobbing over Jessica Messica on the internet, it is time you do just little top right, a little YouTube icon, log off. Maybe delete the app, maybe shut notifications off, go for a walk, hit up the Dairy Queen. But when you're literally blubbering on a live stream over this nonsense, it's time to take a break. She said, isn't so that's her talking about the kid. I can't handle it.
Where are your kids? Don't ever speak about my child in any way. I don't care, negative or not. Don't you ever.
That's true, Sasha. He did start Charlie Gold, still doing it.
Speak about my child in any way. Yes, she lives at home, and she will continue to live
All
at home.
these people, we'll leave this vague, who continually keep putting their child in the forefront, who continue acting a fool while mentioning the child in the forefront and then bitching that their child's in the forefront. Leave your fucking kids out of this. Stop bringing them up. Stop mentioning them. Stop talking about them. Stop putting them on stream. Stop telling us stories about them. If it bothers you this much, especially knowing how you will watch Chantal or whoever and exploit everything Chantal says, why did you think that because, I'm a reaction channel, nobody's going to do that to me? That's not how that works.
So I watch Chantal and exploit everything she does. Do I have to put up his Chantal videos? Or are we all on the same page that he reacts to Chantal now? Because his whole spiel a few months ago was, why are you reacting to Chantal and everything she does? I'm sorry, not everything she does. I will react to Chantal just like how you are reacting to Chantal. Like, the hypocrisy is strong in this one. Miami Vice Pastel says, side note, people have a right to have a react as they wish, especially when it's about their kids. Maybe she should stop talking slick behind a screen. Exactly.
No, that's not how that works.
Period. Yours should be at home. And that's all. I'm sorry. She doesn't watch me, so I'm letting her know here. No, she probably didn't mean anything by it, but her kid is an adult, but it's whatever. No, my kid is an adult with autism. Probably didn't mean anything by it, but her kid is an adult, but it's whatever. No, my kid is an adult with autism.
So she just admitted that is why she's sobbing, because your kid is an adult, or she's 18 or whatever the hell she just said. That is why you're sobbing. This is your cue to exit stage right. Whoever you are, Kimberly, I would take maybe 30 days off the internet, or just stick to like fun cat videos and memes.
And she will probably always be.
Who the F is he to tell somebody what to do? What in the hell does he stay off the internet? Go drink some more tequila titties. How about you imbibe some more alcohol, stay the F off the internet, and leave people the F alone?
With me, and I have absolutely no problem with that because I don't want to get rid of my kid. Unlike some people on here.
Right, Kimberly has done anything and everything to make sure that she has a home for a child. Unlike you, Jessica Messica, what you should have not done is pay your rent late, then you would have still had your place because you had all the time in the world to pay your.
Look at you doing what got you in trouble 8 months ago. Look at you happily doing what got you in trouble 8 months ago. The enemy of my enemy. Are you a woman who hates Jessica Messica? Well, call me now. Like, what are you doing, Monty?
Okay, that's a statement from an idiot that doesn't have any idea what the hell's going on. So he thinks that what Kimberly came up on my stream because she doesn't like Jessica Messica, and because of that now I'm teaming up with her. Can we hear this again? Because this is just plain stupidity. Let me hear this again one more time.
Trouble 8 months ago. Look at you happily doing what got you in trouble 8 months ago. The enemy of my enemy. Are you a woman who hates Jessica Messica? Well, call me now. Like, what are you doing, Monty? Kimberly will turn on you in a year.
Okay, yeah, so I got it right. He thinks that Kimberly is up there, and I didn't know Kimberly from Timbuktu before this whole Jessica Messica situation. That's exactly what he's doing because he doesn't do his research. That's why.
Rent, and you didn't.
And I didn't not pay my rent. What happened was they raised the rent and didn't let me know for 3 months. And on the third month, they then told me, you owe $300 more. So I was that far behind because of that. It was not because I didn't pay my rent.
Right, Kimberly, you've done
Oh
everything and
my
anything to ensure that you have a
God.
house over your head, and I respect that. Jessica Messick has done the opposite of what you've done. You've done everything to make sure.
First of all, you don't respect that. You respect that she kisses your ass, Monty. The moment she shows you any kind of pushback or criticizes you, she's also going to be a bad mom. Like, Monty, shut up.
that your child has a roof
That's
over
a
head.
lie. It's really effing stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Jessica Messick has done everything to make sure that her children don't have a roof over their head. Doing this drunk driving shit, no longer.
Who buys this performative? It's so performative and so see-through. I respect you because you're a mother who does everything she can. How do you know that she don't turn the camera off and beat her kid? I'm not saying that's what she does. Don't start sobbing, Kimberly.
This is exactly what Gigi does. He puts things out there and then the things start to stick. So now he's put out there that Kimberly is beating her kid. What a fucking piece of shit.
But you don't know what this woman does when she's not on stream. Like, shut up, Monty. Go back to stealing Chantel's content and just shut up.
Having a job, paying rent late, and spending hours and hours online. So don't worry about it, Kimberly. We're here for you. Exactly as SG said, moms like you are few and far between these days. You've done everything right, Kimberly. Don't let these people.
No, because a good mom wouldn't be sitting on the stream sobbing. I would be mortified if my adult mother, I found out my mother had a hobby, which involves sitting on panels with Monty and sobbing because of Jessica Messick's allegedly mean words. I'd be like, Mom, no. You've got to get off the internet. This too much.
We'll put you down. Because you've done everything right.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. I don't know who's dumber. Him thinking she's buying it.
Zero
or
research, people.
Him not thinking nobody sees what he's doing, or her eating it all up.
Miami Vice Pastel says, okay, so with that logic, you don't know what Jessica does when she's off screen, so shouldn't he shut up too? Oh, wait, I forgot. He don't do anything wrong, and she's always victim. Yeah. Using his own logic against him, we can say the same thing about Jessica Messick. We have no idea what she does when she logs off.
Man has a track record. What is it? When someone shows you who they are, what do? Believe them.
Was there anything else you wanted to say?
No, that was all.
Okay, no worries. All right, I'll move on to the PG situation. I'm not sure if you want to step down or if you want to continue. Okay, you'll step down and I'll move on to the whole PG situation because this is a whole nother mess. No worries. Take care.
So PG's part of this? Probably she's not even in the title.
Sure. Arts in the chat.
He's just attacking everybody.
For Timber, thank you. Because that's a real mom right there. But she would be straight up and honest.
If Jessica Messick kissed your ass, if Jessica Messick didn't criticize you, you'd also say that's a real mom right there. That's a real mom right there.
And she will be very honest with you and say, hey, I'm going through this issue. Rather than just letting it slide, rather than getting kicked out, booed, or whatever, she's going to be honest with him, like, hey, this is what's going on in my life. And I'm going to do everything I can for my child.
Right, runs in circles.
Kimberly is a model mother. And the types of shit that's been going on and being said about her.
Literally, she's 18 or an adult or whatever. The only reason why I could see Kimberly getting upset about that is because Kimberly desperately needs you to believe she's more overwhelmed than she is. I don't know. Because I can't, I'm trying to figure out, why would you be upset by that? Why would you be angry by somebody saying that? Unless you feel that it undermines the stories you're telling about how you have to do this and do that and do this and do that. And
or maybe because when you're a mother and you do everything for your child and you're being an open, honest person, the last thing you want to do is for people like you, grooming ground, to shit talk and undermine someone's credibility by going around and talking shit about them that isn't true. Maybe that's why she's upset, because out of nowhere now things are circulating about her which just aren't true, that I know aren't true, that she knows aren't true, and our shared audience knows that's not true, but yet it will still persist because in this environment people just talk shit, say anything and everything about you, and then they see what sticks. Maybe that's the problem.
Jessica says that it demeans your role. I don't know, but she didn't really say anything bad
on these YouTube streets is very disgusting. And that's why I wanted to clear that up, because it's actually sickening to me that people are saying all these things about her. Over
what things?
A simple interaction between Farida.
What things? What things?
Let me continue.
Stop white knighting for women because
Okay, well, you see when he says what things, he actually himself doesn't know what things, because if you remember 1 hour and 1 minute into his stream, he literally tells you he didn't do his research. So even though he's acting as if he knows what's going on, if anybody would call him out right now and says, okay, what do you mean by what things? Grooming ground? Like, what are you talking about? Why don't you list the things that you're talking about or should be talked about? He wouldn't have any idea. He's just doing the same shit he's doing.
number one, you pick stupid causes. Number two, nobody's buying it anymore except for the people in your chat.
With this, of course, Purple Glitter is in the chat. Actually, you know what I should do?
Exactly,
I need to do it
Hill.
like... No, we'll just do it like this. All right, let's continue with this mess.
Okay. I don't want to put you on the spot, but it's okay if I talk to you since you're here.
True Miami Vice.
Oh, so Jessica had purple. Okay, got it.
Okay.
All right, so Purple Glitter
I just want
decided...
to say, Purple Glitter, that I know, like, in general, we have laughed at certain things and made fun of certain things, but I do think that you are being treated extremely poorly. I do think that you probably should take a break from posting about him. But I understand why you're passionate about it, and I can't believe that nobody brought up what Monty said. I literally can't believe that nobody else brought up that Monty literally blamed someone unaliving themselves on Purple Glitter.
Okay.
Did he? Okay, I guess we'll hear what Monty has to say. Did he really?
She needs to really shut the fuck up, because I'm being very serious and honest with you. She has no idea what the conversation between...
Exactly.
What do you mean by that? Because I'm being serious.
Facts
What are you going to
of
do to
fish.
her, Monty? Because when you say she's a soft fuck up, she has no idea how serious I'm being. What are you going to do to her, Monty? What are you going to do to her?
Purple Glitter and I have been... She has no idea the threats that Purple Glitter has sent to me. She has no idea what language Purple Glitter has been using in text messages to me.
And neither do we, because you never show us the good shit. You always claim you have all these DMs. They're
Okay, here's why this is so stupid. So remember the situation with May Anderson. I remember some YouTubers were accused of treating a very serious matter as if it's just a YouTube thing. So this is a situation where this dumbass alcohol drinking loser called Gaining Ground, aka the Grooming Ground, aka Tequila TDs, is moving the goalposts. What I mean by that is this. It's a very serious situation when somebody sends you threats consistently by text. It's very serious. It's also another serious situation when within context you find that there are certain things being said in those text messages, especially with the threats, that make it seem as if someone had to do with another person unaliving themselves through fire on YouTube. So, what am I supposed to do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna put this stuff on YouTube because that is not okay. It's actually very serious. And as with the May situation, that shouldn't have been just a YouTube thing. It should have been immediately put towards their authorities. What I'm gonna do is not put it on YouTube and immediately put it towards the authorities. So we're not gonna be doing this bullshit and do YouTube back and forth. I'm taking this very seriously. And because I'm taking this very seriously, it's not going to be on YouTube.
going to come out at some point. Tiny Dancer's abusive relationship, Jessica Meska's whatever, and you never show anything. You are the worst. We have a queen of deceit. You are the king of deceit.
And the voicemails. No idea.
So says the guy who hasn't showed a lick of receipts, but yet in all my replies for part 1 and part 2, I've been showing receipt after receipt. Make it make sense.
But yet she is talking as if she knows. How does she know that Purple Glitter hasn't said anything that would make me think more and more that something nefarious happened with her ex? How does she not know? How does she?
You could prove it by showing the DM. Don't say you're above showing DMs.
Changing the goalposts once again. He's changing the goalposts once again. You know what? If I show those receipts, people will be like, "Why are you showing these receipts? This is a very serious matter. This shouldn't be on YouTube. What you should be doing is sending this to the authorities." Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Nightmare. I know what you mean. Have a good one, Reaper Girl. I know this hurts people's heads. Sometimes I wonder how can people listen to this man all day, day after day after day with the same bullshit. Exactly, Sasha. They'll get angry at me, and it's what Gigi wants. Exactly. This is literally a situation that's called moving the goalpost.
It's your specialty, even though they never prove what you think they're proving.
No, that didn't happen. This is why people need to shut up. You have no idea of the thousands of text messages that was sent to me, what was in them. You have no idea about the threats that Purple Glitter has sent. So what people should do is not talk like this.
But we do know,
which is a good point,
that she was clearly looking for your attention and would send you things like, would you buy me this ring? And your response was, do you want it? I would. Yep. We know that.
I'm not from the South and I don't talk like that.
So maybe Purple Glitter should take a break.
Hey,
I'm not
Deborah.
denying that. I think
What's
she
up?
should take a break. But that doesn't absolve you from taking advantage of her mental state. Like, can we not? Can we not, Monty?
Actually, I did the opposite of take advantage of her mental state. As soon as I figured out what was going on, because people always use this argument, oh, Monty took advantage of people who are mentally ill. I'm sorry. Did they tell me, hey, my name is X, Y, and Z, and I'm mentally ill? No, I have to figure that out. And just with tons of other people who are figuring out things online, especially with the latest bunch of shenanigans going on, did they figure out if somebody was mentally ill or not? Did they figure out things? No, they got into a situation, things unraveled, people weren't friends anymore, and then shit started coming out. It happens to people, gonna keep happening to people month after month, week after week, day after day. As soon as I figured stuff out, and I was like, wait a second, this doesn't make any sense. Because once again, I don't have any cues, any physical cues. I don't have IRL cues that a lot of us would have help us establish if a person is one way or another. We don't have that. Right, Izzy? Like, make it make sense. So I did the best I could. After I figured out 2 and 2 together, I just stopped talking. I was like, I'm not going to talk to this person because this person does have a lot of deep issues that is not going to be fixed. And once I figured out what their MO is, which is playing both sides, acting one way in conversation with me versus another way in conversation in girl world, I was out. I was done. That was months ago.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go to Purple Glitter's community tab. Hold on.
So you're just putting your foot in your
I
mouth.
did. I
Zero.
didn't want to put this out, but every single time she keeps coming back, making these stupid ass videos. And hey, I decided I'm gonna respond. And I did respond. And now we're here.
Idea of the threats, zero idea of the talks about her ex, zero idea of what those text messages say.
Yeah, just like Tiny Dancer's talks about her ex too, right?
That can implicate her into something very serious, but you're just talking out your ass.
Just like you said that Tiny Dancer puts men in prison. Tiny Dancer told me that if a man doesn't return her affection, she has no problem putting a man in jail. Still
And how does he know that's not true?
waiting for those receipts. Haven't seen him yet, though.
True Nightmare.
Wow, Ariel G, how much sock accounts do you have? Like 50?
And here we go, Ariel G again with the suck accounts. Nightmare says, how do you know people are nuts? Lesson learned, you got to see for yourself, step away or not. Exactly. Like, you just interact with people. Sometimes you know sooner than later that they're quote unquote nuts. Sometimes some people learn way later that they're quote unquote nuts. You don't know.
Coming in here all the time? My block hand's getting tired.
So Purple Glitter was asking, do you think Monty took things too far? I voted yes. She says, hey everyone, just want to thank you.
Omagird says, I wish Gigi and Monty could be together. Happy maybe at the base of Frozen Lake. What do you want us locked in like a sweet loving embrace at this bottom of this frozen lake? If we're gonna do that, could it be like Captain America and like the Red Skull? Hopefully I'm Captain America, even though I'm in Canada. What do you think?
To those of you who reached out to check on me since the recent drama, I know it was too personal for some of you.
Monty was bringing up women's always. Yes, you're 100% true. Stop telling this man personal details about your life. This man, and that's why I'm looking at this Kimberly. Like, what are you doing? This man has proudly shown to you that he mines information. He gathers information.
What? I mine information. Listen, I am not at, was it Ask My Dominatrix or is it Ask a Dominatrix on Kiwi Farms? That's Gigi's plug, right? That is Gigi on Kiwi Farms all day, every day. Tragic knows it. I know it. A lot of people know it. Now you know it. So if you look up, I think it is Ask My Dominatrix or Ask a Dominatrix, that's Gigi. Just so you know. And remember, Discounted Life, that's Gigi. So when he starts talking shit about me and what I say about women, which he has no proof of, what I do this, I do that, blah 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 blah. Take a look at this. This is Gigi's faceless account. Gigi's faceless YouTube channel. Let's put this in the chat. Discounted Life, for a long time, nobody knew who was running this nefarious and dastardly YouTube channel, making fun of Charlie Gold, Callie, French Fry Girl, Shannon, Foodie Beauty, FFG. Donald Duck even was on there. Holy shit. Like, this guy knows no bounds and knows no lows. He was the one going on this channel talking the most vicious, vile, disgusting things about women repeatedly over and over and over again. Yet, here we go. This is it right here. Talking about some of your favorite YouTubers in the most disgusting way, making fun of them getting hit and hurt and abused, talking so much trash. And this is him. This is his faceless sock YouTube account that he used to get at people. But yet he's talking about how he's standing up for women. How is this standing up for women? Should we even watch some of these? You know what we should do? Maybe we should. But then I think about it. Even Obese to Beast wasn't immune to his madness. Charlie Gold starts a new business. What the hell is this one about? Even talks about Shiny for Christ and DC Meter Girl are best friends, but we're blah blah. Like, this guy is a disgusting creep doing this shit, and then wanted to have actors to cover his ass because people are like, who the hell is this disgusting channel? Who the hell is running this disgusting channel? Oh, he had a video of FFG where there was a hammer smashing her in the head, and he was making fun of that. This is the type of guy you're dealing with here. I think he removed it, but guess what, Gigi? I actually got all the videos before you had the chance to remove those. So maybe I'll play. No, actually, I can't. I shouldn't play that because that's just utmost disrespect. But he had a video on here when FFG told the story about her abusive ex. What did he do? He made a video of her her head on her head on a body with a hammer, smashing her in the head. That's what this piece of shit did. But he's the one to talk. Yeah, he's fucking disgusting. He's a piece of shit. That's what he is. But he's talking shit right now. So peep his little YouTube sock account, Discounted Life. Peep, is it Ask My Dominatrix or Ask a Dominatrix? Peep that as well, because that's him on Kiwi Farms. Look closely at all the people he talks the shit about, because he's the one who uses people. He was talking shit about Buddha Bitch and then decided to try and use Buddha Bitch. Yeah, he's a complete loser. Is the channel still around? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the link right now. Here it is. You can review it yourself, but a lot of these have been deleted, but I have them. Okay, so GG's YouTube sock channel. Here we go. But he's the piece of shit talking about what I'm doing.
On you, and the moment you turn on him or have something negative to say, what does he do? He fires up. He does a 5-part miniseries in your life.
Thank you, Gal.
Stop
I appreciate
telling
it.
him shit, ladies.
What I'm sorry. Never in my lifetime have I thought someone would stoop so low. I've been through a lot of things during this platform. This is just an announcement that I'm going to be taking a break. Okay.
Nobody cares.
She needed to.
Hi, Lee.
Nobody.
So then,
I care, Monty, because at the end of the day, I do think Purple Glitter needs a little TLC. Maybe needs to talk to somebody. And any normal person who sees what she's been doing clearly sees she's struggling reaching out for somebody to talk to, reaching out for help. And Purple Glitter needs to realize that this is not the place to get help. She needs to get it out in the real world. So any normal human being would care about that, would show a little bit of compassion, but not you.
Don't be surprised if this quote unquote caring human being brings Purple Glitter onto his panel. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because you see a weak person or somebody who's in a weak mental state, and that is an opportunity for you.
Purple Glitter. So this I thought was strange. No offense, BG. Purple Glitter, like, because you said you were going to take like a bit of a break. I was surprised to see that you tagged Chantel and we're basically like, why aren't you speaking out on this?
Okay, this part really got to me. It's like I talk about Chantel and I try to be as not so judgmental and not so mean. But the thing, Purple Glitter, she reacts to Chantel, and if you're gonna react to Chantel and you point her certain things and you say certain things, what?
I know. This man who sits there staring at Chantel's videos, talking about everything but the Chantel video.
Is that a green screen?
To give advice on how to do a reaction. Oh my god.
Yes, Gal Charlotte. He's using a green screen in the upper right hand corner.
Elizabeth, I'm coming.
You know what? I should have prepared. I actually do have it. A screenshot of him admitting to trying to use actors for his Discounted Life channel. In fact, if you go to Tragic has a lot of these receipts. You know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to do a part 3 on this and prove to you that he has been talking through Discounted Life and was trying to get actors when people were wondering who the hell is this Discounted Life, and people were thinking they were putting 2 and 2 together, because it's no secret that Gigi doesn't like all the ladies that he has this suck YouTube channel, Discounted Life, and was talking a lot of wild, nasty shit about them. People were like, I think it's Gaining Grounds channel, and he was like, oh shit, I think they're on to me. So let me say, or what he did was, and I do have the screenshots, try and get actors to say that it was their channel, voice actors, and put it out there. Like, what it was going to do is pay somebody, like you would do on Fiverr, to say, hey, this is my channel, Discounted Life, to get the heat off of him. But what he didn't account for is that he would get exposed a lot by Bad Boy Tragic and other people that showed and proved that it was his channel.
Are you now trying to? Why the hell are you now trying to get Chantel's help against me? I don't get this. It's like, let me.
Chantal should take you out. Chantal should take you and other channels out. Anybody who's literally firing up a live within 30 minutes of an uploaded video, you are stealing from her. That is theft. This is not about reactions, mean reactions. This is theft. If you see her upload a video and you run to go live so people watch it with you and not her, you are siphoning her viewers. You are taking her original content and making sure that she cannot benefit from that. You should be wiped off of YouTube. That is theft. Sorry, stand by it.
Should talk Chantel, then let me enlist her help, and then literally.
You know what? He actually said this a couple months ago, and you know what Chantel did? She told him off. She called him a piece of shit. He deleted that, by the way, but I think, did I screenshot that? I think I did, because he did it on not only the Twitters, but on his YouTube channel. He did that, trying to call me a thief. You know what? Let's take a look at that. We're going to continue this and we're going to take a look at that. Let me look that up.
Shit about Chantel again in Jessica Misk's chat. You don't think that's loopy to do that? But in her head, she probably thinks it's okay. Like, I'll just talk shit about somebody, then.
Yeah, because Purple Glitter clearly has something going on, Monty, which we all recognize but you. Because she was nothing but an opportunity for you. She gave you attention. Maybe she gave you money. You loved feeling like a big, oh, she wants me to buy her an engagement ring. A woman wants me. Like, you didn't care.
I will try and get them to help me against somebody. And then 2 hours later, after asking their help, I'll go into Jessica Misk's chat and shit talk them again. Because that makes sense, right?
But Chantal doesn't speak out on anything unless it benefits her. So, like, Foodie Beauty.
All right. I found it. So let me put it up on the screen. I think I still have it on Twitter. I'm gonna have to look up. Actually, no. Foodie Beauty deleted her Twitter, right? Shit. I think I might still have a screenshot of that. Let me put this up though, because I think this was a fair observation. So let me put this up. This is from 3 months ago when he was talking shit, and Chantel actually replied to him because she even thought this was bullshit. But let me put this up. So Here he goes. Regardless of what you think of Foodie B, this is ridiculous. YouTube shouldn't allow this, and why Chantel lets it happen is a mystery. Then he calls me a thief because I was live reacting to Foodie Beauty. So then this football says this, which I think was very fair. To be fair, people snipe Mrs. Hunch all the time, and Chantel said she doesn't have a problem with Monty, which, yeah, she literally said so. So we all know why. So that's on her and him. Exactly. Why are you interfering in gaining ground? Or should I say grooming ground? And here's the other thing. Wasn't his best buddy Vicky Vibe sniping all the time? You see, there's always rules for me and rules for thee, right? Rules for thee, rules for me, and different rules for different people. So some people can snipe others all the time, and it is just okay, but Gaining Ground sees a problem with me doing it, even though the person who I am sniping has no issues with me whatsoever. Are you reacting to your old stuff? I am reacting to Gaining Ground reacting to me. So Gaining Ground did this yesterday. I'm reacting to it today of something that I did a few days ago.
Will never
Correct.
defend you, Purple Glitter, unless it has to do with her.
Correct.
She won't care. No offense.
She right. That woman was a couple months ago talking shit about me in chats. We were like, Gigi, Chantal's in so-and-so's chat saying you're faking a phone. I said, that's fine. I said, she has every right to feel that way. I'm not going to go cry about it. I said, but I learned a valuable lesson about her. And, you know, and I'm still going to defend her when she's being treated unfairly, like people stealing her content. Doesn't mean that, oh, I'm going to change up now and suddenly become a nasty reaction channel and go live. No. But I learned that about her, that, yeah, she's opportunistic. And that's, listen, this is her game. This is her job. This is her bag. Let her do what she got to do.
Fair point here, Miami Vice Pastel. How can you say that? And he's a reaction channel himself. Exactly. He cannot say he's not a reaction channel because he's literally reacting to Chantel. He's making videos on Chantel. Before, he could get away with it because he wasn't, quote unquote, reacting to Chantel. Well, now he is again. So people that watch reaction channels probably wouldn't go to her because they don't want to watch her without the extra commentary. Exactly. This is the whole thing. He's making a spurious correlation. If people aren't wanting to watch Chantel raw, they're still not going to watch her raw. It doesn't matter if I'm on or not. So me doesn't actually take away any views from her. If people want to watch me, they're definitely not going to watch her. They might watch another reactor in time if I'm not around. Like, people choose who they want to react, like react to Chantal.
But was it even the same? I'm not even
So
sure.
I also thought it was crazy how like Monty did a stream saying he needs to escalate the situation with
Like the
Purple Glitter
stream.
because he feels like it's going too far, and that like he's worried that she's involved with like a heinous crime or an unfortunate event, right? But like I highly doubt Monty's gonna escalate anything. Nor
How does she know that? How does she know I'm not going to escalate everything?
Right,
How does
Mary?
she know I haven't talked to anybody about this? How does she know that Purple Glitter actually wasn't involved in this? Like, she doesn't know. She wasn't there. She didn't get the text.
Only Monty can turn fat girl drama into like a scene from the Da Vinci Code. Like, the world is at risk if we don't get to underneath the Louvre to unlock the chalice. The chalice.
The only thing he wants to unlock is Tragic Man. I'm sorry, bro. The only thing he wanted to unlock was Tragic's briefs. Okay, there, I said it. That's what he was all about, trying to get up in Tragic's draws. My bad, Tragic, but I had to say it. Do I need to go over all the shit that he was saying to Tragic? Like, seriously? Where is he coming with this commentary? That's the only thing you want to unlock. My bad, Tragic. I had to say it, man.
Chalice of life. The world's going to end in Purple Glitter. She's the one with the map. And how do you know that I'm lying about that? I've seen the map. Purple Glitter knows how to get to the Holy Grail. Like, Monty, Jesus Christ.
Maybe Mary.
Jesus. Monty, this person's committing heinous crimes and activities, and they're
Never once have I said anybody's is doing heinous crimes and activities. If I was ever to say that, then it would be about Jessica Messica, because the shit that she's been doing is just wrong. But sooner or later, things are gonna add up, and it's gonna crash, and it's gonna crash in a hella huge way, is what I'm saying, and I've been saying it for a while now.
Chinese spies are now infiltrating Grow World. The fuck is wrong with you?
Messages. This is what I'm talking about. Is the
what
shit. It's
size?
like, mind your business. You don't know what the text messages from her was sent. There's thousands of them. Thousands.
Escalate anything, nor do I want him to. I'm not telling Monty to call the police on Purple Glitter. I'm just saying I don't know why he ever even said that because we know he's not going to even do that. It was just to
Correct.
embarrass her.
Correct.
You don't know that, and you're just talking shit.
We do know that, Monty. You don't. I stand
You know, you don't know that. You don't know what somebody's gonna do. Stop saying that.
by it. You don't respect women. I stand by that. It's my opinion. IMO. You don't respect women.
Once again, can I please forward everybody to the Discounted Life channel. You know, there's more. There's the whole Pinterest situation. We can look at drunk girl on a treadmill. We can look at her videos. We can look at a lot of things. But what I gotta say is, you know what? Maybe we should do that. We should maybe look at drunk girl on a treadmill and see how he was reacting a couple of years ago. Because this is getting completely ridiculous. We need to pull that up. Yeah, I think we should pull that up.
Oh, your ass because you're an idiot.
I would say this Purple Glitter. So Purple Glitter is saying, I agree with you just now. Just one thing. I
Stupid
think that I'm not calling you drunk, but you know when you want to drunk text your boyfriend because you're in your feelings, but you have to like shut your phone off and put it to the side. He is trying to intimidate you, but I think you have to refrain from it.
I don't think 8,000 messages is anywhere equivalent to drunk texting. Okay, yes, I said it. 8,000 messages.
If you really do want it to stop, because at the end of the day, right?
Walk away.
Right, so Monty is not a good person, and what Monty did to you was wrong.
What did I do?
You led her on. You led her on, Monty. You really don't get it.
Nobody let her on. All I did was, as soon as I found that she was not all there, I stopped talking to her. That's what I did. She showed her colors. She was hiding it pretty well for months and months and months. Hey, Martha. She was hiding it pretty well for months and months and months until, you know, she couldn't. And then I figured it out. And you know what I did? The same day I figured it out, I stopped talking to her. That's what I did.
Let her on, Monty. People have feelings. People's feelings aren't your pastime. Monty, you let her on, and clearly she really liked you.
So as a serious narcissist here that plays with people's feelings all the time, what this narcissist does is he'll make sock accounts. He'll talk shit about you. Tragic was even here earlier on today saying that he was in Tragic's DMs trying to hype him up, soften him. Not soften him up, more like harden him up. But he was doing a lot of things in Tragic's DMs, and then at the same time, shit talking Tragic. Like this is the type of behavior he does. This is the type of shit that he does. Right now, he's on Kiwi Farms talking hella shit about people, was talking hella shit about people, and then will try and befriend you, use you for whatever nefarious plans he has. And then when he's done with you, he'll discard you. Nefarious, exactly, Mary.
And clearly, I mean, I don't agree with the moment she sent you that ring and said, "Would you buy it?" You should have shut it down and be like, "Purple Glitter, listen, I think you're cool," but you didn't do that. You led her on.
Yes, please, Fish, don't even bring that up. Okay, so if you have been paying attention to anything about PG, you've noticed this type of behavior. Fish says Monty led her on with secret coded messages from DLF streams. Like she would literally say shit like that, like, "Oh, I got that coded message." I'm like, I'm thinking in my head because I'm not replying right. I'm like, I'm doing a DLF stream. She's like, "Okay, understood. Got your coded message." I'm doing a DLF stream. I'm doing a foodie beauty stream or a video. There's no coded message, but I would constantly be getting these messages. "Okay, I got this."
You lead these women on to build your little army of womans behind you so you can say, "Look, I don't hate women. Look at all these women who love me." You led her on, Monty. That's what you did. Own it. You were ready to, you told her you were going to send her an engagement ring. Stop it.
What the hell did I do? That was wrong. Somebody please tell me.
I just did.
to list off all the things that Purple Glitter is like.
All right. I had no intention of sending anybody any engagement ring unless I am in a very serious and committed relationship with them. If I'm in a serious and committed relationship, then I will send an engagement ring. In fact, I'll show up with said engagement ring. That's a fact. But I'm not doing any online shit. I'm not gonna be doing, oh, we're 1 month. You need to send an engagement ring because we're just in this amazing, ultimate, uber, super beautiful relationship together. No, this is reality. We're adults. You can't know somebody and commit the rest of your life to them in a month. I'm not on any foodie beauty shit. This is my life, and if I'm gonna commit to somebody, I actually mean it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna commit to you the rest of my life, and I'm not gonna do that after a month.
Remember when she tried to make it seem that I only did one intro?
Purple Glitter has only been manically reacting to your lies. And
That's a lie. She keeps coming back and making these shitty ass videos using the same buzzwords over and over and over again, and then I react myself.
you're
Right,
you
Jay Herod?
demeaning what she thought was a serious relationship, because we all know that you never thought it was. You were just telling her what she wanted to hear. But she's lashing out because she really liked you, Monty. And your response to her speaking out was to trash her and accuse her of God knows what. You don't take anybody's feelings into consideration, Monty. You're selfish. You're self-centered and you're selfish.
When I clarified that, how long ago? Like a week ago, I literally showed this multiple intros and outros.
Fact, Sasha. I think I might do that.
And be right backs that I did, but yet she would state in her videos over and over and over again. Remember when she tried to insinuate that she was paying for my clothes? Remember when she tried to insinuate that the command thing was abuse? Remember
But
when
he hasn't been caught from being caught. He hasn't been kept from being caught, because look at his numbers. He was doing great until last August, September, when he couldn't stop striking everybody, and then everybody started talking.
She tried talking in a bad way about the little thing, making it seem as if it was abuse. Now we're supposed to listen to Purple Glitter. How many times have I had to come on and do a live stream and clarify certain things? Remember when she tried to insinuate that I was trying to book hotels and flights to see her in a conversation, and when I went back and looked at said conversation, what did we see? It was just a regular, normal conversation. So what she'll try and do is take a screenshot.
But amazing, did you address the ring or no? You probably didn't address that one. Because how do you explain that away? Oh, I just thought it was cute banter. When she told me to buy her an engagement ring, and I said I would. Good times.
Make it seem as if it's one way. Like, she can never tell the truth. All she will do each and every single time, like she has been doing, is manipulate and twisting. She'll show you something, and she will never honestly characterize any exchange ever. And
you, Monty, you just described yourself.
That's actually pretty scary.
Oh, yeah, it is. Monty, you are a scary mofo. You're the scariest little hamster in glasses I've ever seen.
Yeah, she had 0 receipts.
I love it that he calls me a hamster and a leprechaun when I know for a fact I'm taller than him and bigger than him. I just love that. Do I look small? Does this make me look small? Is that what people? Because I've heard, I thought you were fat, and I've heard, oh, I thought you were short. Do I just look small because I'm sitting down? I don't get it. Can somebody tell me?
It's actually pretty scary. And when you think about all the things she's done to me, and I haven't even seen this person, and she was really good, because I haven't even told you that she catfished.
She didn't do anything to you, Monty. You led her on, and then she found out that she was one of many women being played. She should have just walked away, called you a pig, and left it at that. But clearly, she's dealing with something here, and she really liked you, Monty. And it's really scary. And how these women can hear you.
No, I wouldn't say that's a like. I'm gonna say that's an obsession. She's obsessed in not the right kind of way. Is obsession ever even positive? You don't look small? Okay, well, thank you. Monty is 5'1". No, add like another 11 inches to that. You give off
Invalidate
short.
her like this, when at the end of
Who's this? Not Crackling Sue's flabby ass and Ariel G. You need to stop coming in here. You give off short and fat energy. I got that SAF energy going on, not that BDE. I knew it was Ariel. No, it was you, psycho. I got that short and fat energy, that saf. You got that saf, Sasha? I so knew it was Ariel. Ariel, you psycho. Why are you here?
Of the day, okay, maybe she's had a lot of missteps since all of this went down, but at the end of the day, she really liked you and you used it to your advantage. And the fact that you and these women in your audience think that's a totally normal thing to do,
I
to
checked.
find women with weaknesses and to exploit them. Oh, it's totally normal. That's really sad.
Fish me, what she did. She catfished me. She's been lying to me. She's been playing both sides. Remember the days back last year when she would continually tell Girl World that she's not talking to me and how I'm a bad person and how I'm evil and vile and manipulative, all the while texting me up to and over 100 times a day. That is the type of person you're dealing with here.
Yeah, so you, as a man, should have shut it down. You should have came forward and said, I led you on, and I'm sorry for that. This is what we're dealing with. You're dealing with a woman who you led on and is pissed off that you refuse to take responsibility for it. That's what you're dealing with there.
Oh,
The
that's
person that was playing both sides, the person that lies, the person that continually twists and turns things. Even right here, she twists and turns things. You see right here, he already got $2,000 out of me. How the hell did I get $2,000 out of you? Can we even read this? You know what? Let's stop here for a second. We're gonna read this. How the hell did I get?
Stand by a book in background that shows height. Okay, I'm gonna go to my local McDonald's. It has, that little reader there that says, I think it starts to like 4 foot something, and then it goes up to like 6 foot something. I'm gonna stand by one of those, and I'm gonna prove to all y'all my height and my weight. I'm gonna prove it in the next few days.
$2,000 out of her because I really want to know, because last time I checked she was saying that I got how much out of her? 1,000, but now it seems it's changed to 2,000.
Oh God, focusing on the stupid. He focuses on the nonsense, and because he's hoping that he can play distraction and we all get so confused. I don't care how much she really gave you or didn't give you, Monty, because at the end of the day, you let her on. At the end of the day, I get it. She's an adult. She should take responsibility. At the end of the day, you let her on. If you had said, sorry, I led you on and I shouldn't have, and she continued what she's doing now, then I'd be all with you saying, yeah, Purple Glitter, you got to stop this shit. But this is a woman who feels led on, and then you try to slander her and you won't take responsibility for it. This is a woman who wants people to see her side of the story because you refuse to take responsibility for yours.
She's been saying her story that ever since September. She's literally been saying her story. You know who did the same thing as she's doing right now? That Tiny Dancer. She started back in 21 during the summertime, then she came back in late 2021, and then she came back again in February 2022, then she came back again in fall 2022. Just won't stop, relentless, saying all this shit. Is the same behavior, same language, same use of words, but now I am actually wiser to it. I know the cues, I know what to look out for, so I'm wiser. It's just unfortunate that a lot of people, like myself, when you're new to the internet, you think of the internet a certain way, you think of people a certain way, and you don't know or understand that some people are just nuts. And then you engage with people thinking they're friendly because they portray themselves as friendly, but that is not necessarily the truth, because there's people like Gigi who present themselves as friendly, but they have a lot of nefarious ideas and machinations going on in his head.
If you just took ownership, she'd probably stop. And if she didn't stop, then you'd get the reaction you want.
Dollars.
I'm thinking the same thing, oranges, oranges. PG will never let go. Okay, she's gone for now, but she's gonna be back in maybe in a week, maybe in a day, maybe in a month, maybe 2, maybe 3, but literally she's gonna come back and she's gonna keep coming back.
Not spending another dime on his fake ass either. He already got $2,000 out of me. So before, a week ago, do you guys remember that? A week ago she said that it was $8,000, and now it's $2,000. Maybe next week it'll be 4,000, maybe 5, maybe 10. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe, but you know what's never going to change the fact that you led her on and used her. I'm putting at 1.75. You're so fucking slow.
Look at this, people. Look at the receipts. Look at this objectively.
My tizzy.
This is the reason after seeing her do all these things, that putting 2 and 2 together, along with the threats I've gotten from her, and these are serious threats that she's texted me, and the way how she talked about certain things and her ex, is why I said the things I say I did. And I will not say whether or not I have followed up with the authorities.
You did it, Monty. Shut up. I hate when you do stupid shit like that. You did not.
He has no idea if I did or didn't. He has no idea what's going on, nor will I reveal anything of that source because that sort of stuff should be kept off the internet. Is all I'll say.
Secondly, you didn't feel this way about her when you were telling her you'd buy her a ring. That was a red flag, Monty.
What? Oh, her boy, I didn't know this about her until I started getting the threats, just like I said. Until I started putting two and two together, just like I said.
Would you buy me this? If a man said to me, who I met through YouTube, hey, DG, would you buy me this ring? My response would be like, no. What do you mean?
No, he'll be hell yeah, and come to Florida. Tragic. I'll get you that ring. Does he not? We know. We've seen the screenshots, Gigi. We know what you've been trying to do to Tragic. We know what you have done to Tragic, okay? You would do that shit to Tragic. Stop lying. Stop making this shit up.
Mean? No. And I would be like, do you think we're in a relationship of some sort? I would put a stop to that immediately. You didn't do that, though.
But keep in mind that, hey, maybe I have followed up with the authorities about it because this is a very serious matter and people shouldn't be.
There's no serious matter. The cops are going to be like, you led this woman on, and now you're mad that she's lashing out. Apologize to her and block her.
Okay, because what? Cops are just dumb. They're not going to take this seriously. Like, this guy thinks this is just YouTube. Like, we've seen what he's done to Tragic. We've seen what he's done to multiple people. This isn't the first time he's done this shit. It isn't going to be the last time. The ring he had for Tragic didn't go on a finger. It didn't. And it tightens and constricts and keeps the blood in a certain organ. And it's a type of ring that's not for the finger, but for the, it rhymes with lock. It rhymes with a lock ring. That's what he got. You know, I really need to re-show those DMs about his whole, and not, it's a lock ring. It rhymes with lock ring.
That's what they're going to say.
Some got involved in themselves into this crap. Because even now she keeps lying. Nisi says 151 to 1K to 2K real quick. Yeah, even in every message, she just lies out of her ass. He already got $2,000 out of me. I'm like, earlier in April, you said it was 1K. Now it's 2K. Okay, make it make sense.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Monty's absolved.
Make it make sense. Every single time, it's one thing or the other.
That's it. Monty's absolved.
All right, let me get rid of this.
Tiger Talks in his chat says, you cannot manipulate someone unless they allow it, LOL. That's the part they try to overlook. So Tiger Talks, you are admitting right there in your chat that he is a manipulator, and the women he manipulates, it's their fault for letting him do it. Tiger Talks, that's not the win you think it is.
What a twist and turn of somebody's words right there.
I'm going to screenshot that.
Yeah, sure, use it.
Screenshot that. I hope Monty's dumb enough to put it on screen. Hey,
and we're going to continue with this video because this is just bullshit.
But you're the one that brought it up again. You brought this up again recently. So then Monty's bringing it up, then you're bringing it up, and he's bringing it up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I did not see that.
Monty March, diamond ring.
He said he would have kids with her. In the DM, he really, all I saw was the ring DM. He actually said he wanted to have 1 or 2 kids with purple glitter. And you wonder why she's going scorched fucking earth, dude?
Ew.
Did he really say that? Is that true?
Brought it up recently. I think you're the one that has to stop talking about it. That's just my opinion.
Yes.
Thanks, Mary.
Jessica is speaking facts here. Jessica is speaking intelligence and truth. Purple glitter, you gotta let it go. You're never gonna get what you want out of this man. He's a narcissist. He is selfish. He's never going to admit when he's ever done wrong. You are no different than Tiny, than Cauliflower, than all the other ones. You're not gonna get the.
I'm sorry. What did I do to Cauliflower again? You guys know what I did to Cauliflower, right? Tell her not to come in my chat because one of my mods got into a fight with her in one of her chat rooms. So I was like, hey, you guys got to resolve what you two fought about because I can't have a mod and you being in the same chat because then I don't want fights to happen because fights do happen and then it becomes nasty. I don't want that type of action or energy in my chat. That is what I said and did to Cauliflower. You remember the receipt she posted? She said it out of her own accord.
Closure, you need purple glitter. If you're listening to this, you gotta. Jessica is right. You gotta stop. People like this guy will never, ever admit to any faults or anything wrong that's been done. You got to let it go. You just have to. You've already convinced
Facts,
everybody.
Sasha.
Everybody already knows who Monty is. You're not going to convince the people like Lynn Smith in his chat. They don't care. So it's literally you're wasting your breath. But the people who matter, they already know. The majority, they already know. You got to let it go. You got to stop it.
You know who's been saying the most asinine things over and over? This Gia. There's Gia and then Bebe. And who else? There's a few people that go around just saying the most absurd, asinine falsehoods I've ever seen before, but they keep doing it over and over and over. Lindsay says, when PG, JM, and Gigi are in your corner, reevaluate your life. So true. Miami Vice says, Jessica Messica talked about stuff like that with me in private, parenting, etc. I guess that doesn't fit his narrative, though. That's okay for her. Right.
Guess so, Beaker. Like I said, what happened was there's items from Nordstrom. They weren't shipping to Canada. I can only ship them to the US. You know what? I should have just shipped them to somebody else, but I thought she was pretty cool. So I shipped them to her. I paid her back. She shipped them to me after I paid, like I said, I paid her back. There shouldn't be an issue with this. But yet she keeps making it seem as if she bought all these clothes. Maybe what she's doing is checking the tags of the clothes and adding it as if she was the one paying for it. Remember when she made the video making it seem as if she was paying for the clothes?
Remember when you said you'd send her a ring and wanted to have kids with her, Monty?
Like, this is the type of manipulative.
Oh, he has no comeback for me saying that she said she made it seem as if she's paying for clothes I already paid for, like as if I don't have the receipts for that.
The person you were dealing with here.
Remember when you told a woman who you knew liked you and you had no interest in? Remember when you said to her you wanted to have her kids and marry her?
What?
That's a piece of shit move.
Don't put it past her that she wouldn't be doing something to her ex. Because I'm telling you,
Like
if you
the
see the
reach
messages,
on
you
that
would think
one.
so as well.
Don't put it past her that she wouldn't be doing something to her ex. You see what he just did? See that seed he just planted? No, he's not going to show you proof or any receipts. But the man specializes in defamation. It's what he does. And how anybody still, whatever.
Gigi's projecting.
What Monty did was so over the line and unnecessary. So over the line. Hi, sweetheart. So then Purple Glitter explains in her
I'm sorry, murder. He accused somebody of the big M.
Okay.
Oranges says PG doesn't want an apology from Monty. She wants something nefarious. Yikes.
All right. I get what you mean, but don't let me beat me into it. Okay.
Pretty much, Mrs. J. Like, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would never. But I didn't know better. You know, we all make mistakes.
Mrs. J, did you miss the part where he told her he was going to get her an engagement ring and wanted to have, again, I haven't heard it myself. People in chat are telling me this. He wanted to have 1 or 2 kids with her. Mrs. J, did you miss that part? No, this is not all because he didn't want to date her. This is all because he led her on and said he wanted to marry and impregnate her. Keep up.
You never truly know who you're dealing with on the other side of a screen. Who's
Stop
talking to you
it.
on through text.
Stop
or
it.
Instagram.
No,
And if anyone
stop
was
it,
really like
Jack
this,
Split.
I would never have ever, I would like block immediately. Yeah, it's hard to trust anyone these days, but she's actually, like I said, really good at keeping up appearances. And when you're really good at keeping up appearances and doing what she's been doing to people for a long time, your guard gets down. And especially when she's catfishing you, when she's saying the things that make that disarm you. So hey, like I said, lesson learned. Dev F, that is definitely the case. The community doesn't listen to my side. They'll always side with the women. If all these women are victims.
Deb, it's because we've seen the DMs, Deb.
True, Miami.
Deb, it's
Seriously. You're so right, Sasha. As soon as I found out, I was like, I'm done. I'm not into this type of BS. As soon as I knew and understood that she will never leave me alone, I was like, yeah, I get what I've put myself into. Gigi cuts in so much. This must be long AF. It is long. That's why we're doing 2 parts, but we're almost done. Give it another 4 hours. Kidding. No, not another 4 hours.
because the communities have
Half
seen
an hour.
the DMs. Show me your boobs. I don't want to. Why not? You're on OnlyFans anyway. You're pretty much a cheap hooah. Paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what he was saying. We've heard him accused.
Casper Kitty says, crazy people never stop. Exactly, Casper. This is not going to end. She's just taking a little time out. She's going to come back fast and furious.
People of heinous things like putting men in prison. We've seen him promise to buy a ring and give it to Gothic. Oh God, what's her name?
Uh-oh.
I said it really. I almost threw up myself. To what's her name? Purple Glitter. We've apparently have seen him say he wants to have children with her. Deb, are you watching? You listening, Deb? Deb, turn the
Right,
captions
Mary?
on.
But there are adults that were doing certain things. We got another one, BB Budovich, doing revenge porn as if it was just something to be done. No, that is not something to be done. That's illegal. And you should be charged for it. Because if it was the other way around, I'm sure a lot of people would be looking for me to get charged if I'm posting people's schnoods on Twitter. It's not right. It's wrong. It's illegal. You should be charged.
All right, you feel like he's baiting you. Monty, I'm going to say this, Purple Glitter. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's in my stream last night. Monty, during his live stream, said that Purple Glitter's ex unalived himself on YouTube by fire.
Which he did.
And that he believes Purple Glitter may have had something to do with it.
Which I do believe. And why?
True, easy.
We're going to just take it back.
Sarah Lee asks, why is he sticking up for PG acting crazy? Because for some reason, he wants to get at me.
What?
I'm going to say this, Purple Glitter. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's in my stream last night. Monty, during his live stream, said that Purple Glitter's ex unalived himself on YouTube.
He did it on YouTube? For real? Or she? I'm assuming.
Thank you, Debar. Thanks
by
for the
fire.
birthday
And that he
wishes.
believes Purple Glitter may have had something to do with it.
Which I do believe. And why do I believe that? Maybe because
You know this woman needs to step away, Monty. You know that you led this woman on. You know this woman is clearly going through something, and your response is to put that on her shoulders. Monty, you are such a... Let's just continue.
because of the multiple threats.
Not liking the acting skills there, Gigi.
That Purple Glitter has sent. Maybe that's it. Maybe when she has mentioned casually in passing a situation with her ex that made him unalive himself on YouTube. Maybe that's why I would think so. Yeah, a combination of her being very vague.
This is why you do not tell Monty from stories from the internet personal shit about yourself. If you are a woman out there and you are still telling this man private shit about yourself, you are stupid.
Vague in what she's saying, but you can read in between the lines and
Exactly.
the threats, the blatant threats at times. In the
He
middle of
is
the
so
19,
he is such a vindictive little hamster. He just this man doesn't have a low. This is why he was taken in by who he was taken in. There's no low, there's no bottom to this barrel.
Who the hell is taking me in? Let's step back here for a second. If I still kept on talking to PG, what would people say? Oh, you know this woman's ill, but you're still talking or you're still taking advantage of her. If I stop talking to PG because I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be dealing with this in my life, because I add people to my life to have my life be better. Like if I'm gonna enter a relationship with somebody, I don't enter a relationship with someone to make my life worse, right? We typically want our lives to be better. That's why we will enter a relationship if it's not like a blood relation. So why would I want to make my life worse each and every single day? Why would I want my life a nightmare each and every single day? No, I'm not. I'm going to withdraw and move away from the situation. Why do people in Girl World use hamster as an insult? Hamsters are cute. I don't know why.
in the evening, it makes me
He's trying to make fun of my height. I think he thinks I'm like 5'3" or 5'4" or something like that.
think that she's capable of certain things. Maybe that's why Jessica Messica, you damn idiot.
Oh, Hugh mad, bro. I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're not.
Give him my D.
Wow.
Back, Sasha.
My name is not bad and not boy and not tragic. He wants the bad boy.
So he's saying someone unalived himself and that Purple
He
Glitter
wants those tragic 10 inches.
had a hand in it.
Shit, he wants them 11 inches. He wants them 12 inches. He wants that $5 foot
Who the heck is this?
So Purple
long.
Glitter
This is Jessica Messica.
said, okay, quick update. So Purple Glitter contacted a lawyer.
Another thing, I used to believe her and the whole lawyer talk. She would tell me, or her family.
You shouldn't be Jessica, don't be announcing Purple Glitter's lawyer stuff if she to do it. Purple Glitter, don't be telling anybody. Move in fucking silence. Stop telling people you're getting lawyers. I know sometimes you get mad. I've been guilty of that. And you just want to say something like, oh, you can't do that. Just
What is she getting lawyers for? For contacted me after she knows she should stop emailing me? We've all seen the emails, hundreds of them. We've seen a lot of the text messages. There's thousands of them. We've seen the texts where there's thousands of those over the last couple of months. No reply whatsoever.
And has this, that, lawyer this, lawyer that. They got lawyers. They do not. She was lying because that's what she does. She lies.
Yeah, if Gigi wants to help PG, then Gigi needs to contact PG to give her that help. Like, that's what he can do.
Lies. She used to tell me so many things, and looking back at it, it was all lies. All Purple Glitter will do all day. She is literally incapable of honesty when it comes to things online because she can run away. She can turn off her comments. She can disable her Twitter. She can do so many things online, and then maybe a couple days later, a week later, a month later, come back and start it all again. Take care, guys. Charlie Watts. Have a good one. Right, Mrs. J?
Listen, he's not a good person, Princess. I could hear it from the rages. There's something off with him. He's not a good person.
Thank you, Casper.
I can't even imagine saying that to somebody who you know that you led on. You led on and then you embarrassed on a public stage. And now you want to say that on a live stream. You are a terrible, terrible, terrible human being. You're just a horrible scum.
Might have. I didn't say in 100% that she did anything, but like I said, the threats, the vagueness of her language when it came to her ex, when I look back at things, as well as the manipulation she's done with me, making things seem as if they're one way and not the other, makes me think, especially
you're like a little bee now, little witch. You've become a little witch on here, Monty. Log the
You're like a little bee now, little witch. What is he drinking? And can I have some?
Like I said, the threats, the vagueness of her language when it came to her ex, when I look back at things, as well as the manipulation she's done with me, making things seem as if they're one way and not the other, makes me think, especially
you're like a little bee now, little witch. You've become a little witch on here, Monty. Log the fuck off and go throw a baseball or something. Go on Tinder. Go find yourself a date. This is ridiculous now. How old are you? 40-year-old man.
Little witch.
Getting into fights with women that you led on. And then bitching.
Why you get into fights, little witch, online? With women online and bitching?
One of the things that there is a reasonable chance that she had something to do with that man on what happened to him. Now, this is getting a little bit crazy here. This is getting a little too real, but I will go over all the evidence that I have. And I'm thinking, yeah, I should submit that because I do have evidence. This is not girl world bullshit. This is real life stuff.
Never tell this man anything about yourself.
So Purple Glitter, I just want you to know that nobody thinks it's your fault or that you had anything to do with it.
Okay, because yeah,
wow, Purple Glitter.
Jessica Messica knows that Purple Glitter had nothing to do with it because we're just gonna trust that Purple Glitter did not contact her ex for over 2 years.
But you know that Monty. So Jessica Messica, because Jessica Messica would know, but you would know.
I would, yeah, I would know.
Shut the fuck up,
because I've been talking to her, so I would know if she has or hasn't contacted her ex in the past 2 years. Yes, I would know.
Years. How long have I not talked to Purple Glitter? For months. When was the last time Purple Glitter messaged me that I know of? Friday. How many days ago?
Look at this woman defending herself about that. Purple Glitter, log the fuck off too. Don't even log off. Stop contacting this man. Stop trying to make us see the truth about the man. People see it. Take a break. You need a break.
What was that? A couple days? What, like 4 days ago? 4 or 5 days ago? She just messaged me on Friday by text and by email. Don't think because she's saying something is happening or not happening, that's the case. Okay? Because she likes to lie. She lies all the time. Remember the days of her telling me?
So do you.
Marie, have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for the wishes. Appreciate you.
How she's not in contact with me? That was a lie.
You.
How many times was she saying that? Yeah, she still contacted me Friday. And that is why we had that stream of her text message.
Block her. Block her. Recognize that this woman who you
she has been blocked. She changes her numbers regularly.
Manipulated and led on, maybe needs a moment and maybe shouldn't be involved in this. Block her. Don't entertain her. Don't speak about her on your streams. Don't say that she's responsible for somebody unaliving themselves. Block her and move on, Monty. Oh, but you can't, because if there's one thing Monty hates is when a woman criticizes him, right, Monty? You can't handle. I think gay guys too, actually, but you can't handle when a woman tells you about yourself. You get super angry, super mad.
Maybe I should do like Gigi. Get super angry, super mad, so angry. No, Gigi, I don't.
And you just can't let that go. You can't block her and let a woman talk down to the great Monty. Oh, no. Can't let that happen. Fucking block her, Monty.
And of course, now I know the signs. The blame game was done. It's all my fault for this, for that, for everything else. She's still doing it. So when she says something like, I swear to you all, I had nothing to do with it. We were not in contact for over 2 years. And my ex was an addict. Does not mean you should just automatically believe somebody.
But we should automatically believe you. Okay.
So she hadn't even talked to that ex in 2 years before he unalived himself. For 2 years? Oh my gosh. Okay, so she's saying it would be $200
ASMR. Okay, I will.
and she thinks he would just like show it on live stream.
How much?
Okay, so she's saying it would be $200 for a cease and desist.
That's it. That's cheap because they ain't that cheap here. You can do one yourself here if you really want to, but if you want to get professional, I think it's like $3,000.
You know what? Maybe I should. This stuff would make so much people angry, but can you imagine Purple Glitter's giving me a cease and desist when she is contacting me? It's like, I want you to cease and desist, but what I want to do is continually contact you and send you cease and desist letters. Like, what kind of world do we live in where I'm not messaging anybody and the person who keeps harassing the crap out of me on a daily basis for months is sending me cease and desist letters?
Monty, and she thinks he would just like show it on live stream to make fun of her. $1,500 just to go to court.
Oh, they'll find a way.
Right.
They'll find a way, Gillisorna.
Right, Sasha?
I still can't believe she had the gall to literally put in that I already got $2,000 out of her. Now, of course, that's going to go around.
I can't believe you had
usually does.
Right, a fish?
I can't believe you had the gall to put somebody's unaliving on this unstable person, knowing that people will run with. Oh my! Thank God you don't have the pull you used to. At least, like we can all take solace in that. Is that when you bring up Monty's name in this foodie beauty corner, the majority are people like are saying keep him away from this community. So at least like he's not fooling anybody more. But imagine if he still was. Imagine if he still was fooling and growing his channel and saying reckless shit like that about this woman. She'd probably unalive herself. Having thousands of people coming after her.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna let time do its thing. Like I said back in September, time will tell. I'm gonna say it the same way this time. Time will tell. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
So let's all like be grateful that the universe was like, "Well, F yourself, Monty," and all 50 of your channels.
$1,000 out of Purple Data. What a piece of shit to do that.
Well, here's my plan. You stop talking, I stop talking.
That's a piece of shit because she got the dollar amount wrong. But blaming her for her ex unaliving herself is not a piece. Oh, I'm hungry. Is my brother-in-law ready?
You both need each other alone. I don't care what your crowd has to say. I don't need every little thing.
Is what
if you care at all about me, you will back the hell off and let me be.
Is what is ready? Is what is? I'm sorry. Let me hear this.
So let's all like be grateful that the universe was like, "Well, F yourself, Monty," and all 50 of your channels.
$1,000 out of Purple Data. What a piece of shit to do that.
Well, here's my plan. You stop talking, I stop talking.
That's a piece of shit because she got the dollar amount wrong. But blaming her for her ex unaliving herself is not a piece. Oh, I'm hungry. Is my brother-in-law ready?
You both need each other alone. I don't care what your crowd has to say. I don't need every little thing to be reported back to me. If you care at all about me, you will back the hell off and let me be because that's all I'm trying to do. The audience knows I'm not what you try to make me out to look like, and the good viewers will see that. Only Monty's blind followers.
Hey, Bouchin. Welcome.
If you agree with Monty on this, like you're a blind follower.
Yeah.
Now I will say there's a point where you need to control yourself and stop making content or contact or should have in the past. But I don't think anybody really thinks
Jessica Meska is speaking so much truth right now. Truth.
Monty's like a good person.
As opposed to I have a roof over my head. I'm taking care of my family. I got a job. I don't have a drunk driving case in 2 months that I got to appear in front of a judge for while not doing what was required, aka the sober house. Because that's what some judges do. If they.
So you think that makes her a bad person, Monty? Monty, everything I've heard come out of both your mouths.
Yes, that would literally. Yes. She was drunk driving. She drank. She got behind the wheel. She blew her tire. That was a donut, and she kept on driving. And then instead of doing her time, thank you, Binky T, appreciate you. Instead of doing her time in a nice, cozy sober house, and not get a criminal record that would label her as a drunk driver, which would, of course, restrict her travel and her job opportunities, she decided to stream from the sober house and get kicked out.
I would hang out with Jessica Messica way before I'd ever be around your snake, self-centered narc ass. I can't imagine. I would go have lunch with Jessica, take some shots with her, talk. So I would spend my whole afternoon with her any day of the week, than sitting with your manipulative, socially awkward ass. Crazy to me how you talk down on so many people when you sit there, talentless.
Gigi really loves to hear himself talk.
Humorless. You have nothing to bring to the table. You say your whole claim to fame is I'll watch Chantal here so you don't have to. Like, and you think you're somehow a better person than her because she.
Find that, hey, it's her first time you don't have a record, or maybe your record is minimal. Let's put you in a server.
I'm so glad I've learned that mid speeches to stop myself and say you're gonna
Gigi
start
wants
saying
to go
something.
drink.
Deep breath, head down, hit play.
House, so that this doesn't ruin your life, so that you drunk driving on June the 2nd, 2022, because you had a little bit of wine, you went to the casino, you drove home on a donut, which means your spare tire, which you're not supposed to be driving on in the first place because it's used for emergencies. You hit the curb, you blew your donut, and you still kept on driving it because you're supposed to, you were going to go to a gas station to get it fixed. Well, how about you get your tire fixed so that your donut would be your backup, so that if you do get another flat, because you blew your tire, you would have the donut too.
Is this real? Is this real world, Monty? Have you really gotten dumber somehow in the last 8 months? How is this possible?
Wow. Help. But she didn't do that now, did she? She was driving on a donut, drunk, got stopped by a cop, was belligerent, and now has a drunk driving case still ongoing.
And that changes nothing. You're manipulative, you're self-centered, and you're
Here we go.
Not sure how that changes any of that. But okay, sure.
He's going in
So
circles.
then Purple Glitter says like to flag or report the stream. I don't know if that's like, I don't know if you should have posted that because I think it's against TOS, but I don't have a problem with you posting that. I mean, that's on you. I hate the fact that
She's
I've
very
not
level.
Jay Harrod says it really is like listening to a mentally unstable person talk. It really is. That goes in circles over and over again. To just forget what they said the last 5 minutes and then just keep repeating it in 5-minute cycles, just over and over and over again.
I don't enjoy videos, but this is where I'm at right now. I'm in a no F's given, and about this I think though, so Purple Glitter, I think you could go on that stream and you could do a privacy claim. So you have to do the privacy, you have to get the exact timestamp of him making the allegations, and then you submit it all to YouTube. YouTube will ask him to edit the video or take the video down.
No, that privacy complaint sucks. I had somebody say my name flat out in a video, and then YouTube came back and was like, "We see no problem with it," and they like let it go. And I'm like, "What? You don't see it? Okay, whatever."
If he doesn't, then
Facts,
YouTube will
Miami.
decide if it's within
Facts,
their
Miami.
terms of service, and if it's not within YouTube's terms of service, they will take the video down. So that's what I would do. Yes, I'm talking. Yeah, Daisy, I'm aware I'm talking to her. So I think you should do a privacy claim.
She did Cat Riley. And that's how this, well, I shouldn't say this how this started. What started this between me and Jessica Messica was that she came on my panel, said that she only sent him one pic. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't really care if you send him pictures. That's between you. You're both adults. But what happened was she didn't just send him one pic. And I remember she came on panel and we asked her, did you just send one or did you send multiple? All I was asking for is the truth, because when you lie, you kind of erode your credibility. And when other people lie on your panel, it erodes your credibility as well. So what I was looking for is the truth, just to be honest. And Jessica Messica didn't want to tell the truth. All she did was lie and she said, oh, it was only one picture.
What does it matter? Hold on. So
matters.
that's their beef? That is why he jumped out of the hamster wheel? That is his beef? That she lied about how many nudes she sent to, what's his name, Natter?
No, the lie is the credibility part. If you're coming on my channel, I want you to be honest, because if you're not honest, and then it later comes out, because it did come out, that you were being dishonest, erodes my channel's credibility. Because if you keep having people come on that are guests and all they want to do is use your platform to reach more people and tell lies, then people are going to stop coming around, because people are going to know and understand that when people are on your channel, whatever they say will be a lie. They're not telling the truth. That is the original problem.
Tell me I just had a medical episode and I heard that incorrectly. Tell me I heard that incorrectly.
I think Gigi is constantly having a lot of medical episodes, if you know what I mean. Right? Because of the alcohol.
This man did not just say my beef with her is that she lied about how many nudes she sent to Natter. Stop it. Thank God this video is almost over, because it's almost time for lunch. Stop it. I might cancel streams for the week. We might not have a court stream. Just kidding. Can't wait for Tuesday. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
All she had to do was like, no, it's multiple pictures and a video. Like, okay, just don't say it's one picture when you know that's a lie. And that's how it started.
What the fuck? What business is it of yours?
Yeah, he's not paying
Messica
attention
tells
to
half truths,
anything.
like Chantel. Exactly. Remember the days of her telling everybody in her chat she's going to the sober house of her own volition? That's a lie. It was court ordered. So we shall see what happens. Like I said, if the judge revokes the case.
You know how like when you told everybody I'm an alcoholic because in December 8th, 2016, I had fun at a restaurant at my birthday party, but you only did it because you were sucking off clout from a YouTube channel that was deleted shortly after.
That was not the only time he's come on drunk. He's come on drunk several times. He was even drunk on a stream with Petty Fam. And even who was it again? What's his name? Why am I not getting his name? Always comes on without a shirt on. Dragnot had to get at him for being drunk. You guys remember that? If you've been here for a while, you're gonna remember that he was on stream with Petty Fam, and Dragnet was going at him because he was clearly inebriated on that stream. So he can talk about from years ago. He's clearly an alcoholic. If you pay attention long enough, you will see the signs that he has been drinking repeatedly over and over and over again. So he might cite that one thing back from a couple years ago, but that's not the only case.
Remember that lie, Monty? God, Monty, you're the biggest liar on here. Shut up.
From being looked at, which is highly possible, that we can see exactly all the lines of Jessica Miska that she's been touting.
Back in
Yeah,
September,
he
I
was.
implemented a 90-minute rule with Monty because more than 90 minutes, Monty starts getting me irritable, and I forgot about that rule. But the good news is we're almost done.
Talking about going to a sober house of her own volition. Nope, it was
He was drunk on stream with Petty Fam, and Dragnet Silvestre had to put him in his place.
ordered.
All right, I'm gonna move back to Foodie Beauty. Thank you for hearing me out, Purple.
Can't even handle it.
All right, and I think that's gonna end it. Hey, if I gotta continue this, I gotta continue this. But other than that,
In other words, if you guys talk bad about me again, I'll do another one of these streams, and you guys should be saying, do it. Look at your numbers. Look at your dislikes. Your audience is dwindling. So go for it, Monty. Like, that's not a threat to anybody but yourself.
I think we've cleared things up. My main reason for doing this was the whole Kimberly situation. While Jessica Miska was talking about the whole Kimberly thing, and I hate that a person who has no problems with anybody, that's just doing their own thing, streaming, making videos, carving out their own followers, subs on YouTube, is getting dragged down because Farida decided to paint her a certain way.
Oh. But we don't give Foodie Beauty that same respect. Foodie Beauty is out here just trying to do her own content, carve her own way. That's okay for you to steal her content and nitpick every stupid thing she does.
Going in circles.
But poor fucking Farida. Farida, take the money and run, Farida. Or Timberly, hold on.
Take the money and run. You see how he's painting Timberly in this disgusting type of way? We've gone over this ad nauseum, and yet GG, the grooming ground, is still talking about the same bullshit, making it seem as if Timberly was stealing money.
I'm sorry. Poor Timberly. Take the money and run, Timberly. Let her just exist and make videos. Don't have opinions on Timberly. That's not cool. We're the ones with the opinions. Leave Timberly alone. Fuck Farida. Timberly, if you are listening to this, get the fuck away from this man immediately.
I hated that. Timberly's doing everything to make sure there's a roof over her head for her own child. She's doing everything to make sure that she has food in the fridge for herself and her child. She's doing everything.
Sasha.
She's being a good man.
Somebody in chat goes, does everyone who goes on panel just ditch you, Monty? Yes. Mons. Take a hint.
And for people to keep commenting on this bullshit as if they know what's going on, just really irritate the shit out of me. Yeah, dragging in drama, but it seems that's the case. And one by one, more and more people are leaving Norval because it's nasty. Anybody?
Where? They're not going to your channel. Where are they going? To the Golden Corral? They ain't going to stories from the internet. Monty.
What is he even talking about?
After Dark hasn't even done anything in weeks. Where is everyone leaving Norval? They're going to the Golden Corral. They're going to the buffet. But I can tell you where they're not going. They're not going.
They're not going in your pants in Florida. That's why they're not going. Because that's why you really want them to go. Where you really want Tragic to go. All right. Lolo FC says, I am just amazed and confused by that opinion. I don't know. Where is he? What is he talking about Golden Corral for? I don't get that.
Going to your channel. Where are they going?
Does everyone who goes on channel just ditch you, Monty? This is actually a
Yes.
spurious correlation. What I mean by spurious correlation is that
Take a
a lot
hint.
of people in Norval would come on my panels as a way to promote their channels, right? So
Stop it. Put your ego back in your asshole. Stop it.
you're trying to link coming on my panels with people's success or failure, which is in fact a spurious correlation. Because people would just come on my panel, they would do their own thing. Whether or not they succeed or fail is actually independent of coming on my panel, because anybody could have come on my panel. There were lots of people who don't have channels that came on my panel.
Okay.
So let's get that clear. All right. I think that's it. Was there anything else? I don't think so. Anyway.
Okay, I can't. All right.
All
My
right.
brother-in-law's waiting for me. I'm late. I was supposed to be done with this by 11. I said, just you'll survive. So, final thoughts.
All right. Are we going to be done with this? I hate the slander that he's doing with Timber.
Monty, you've learned nothing. You're still manipulative. You're still selfish. You're still self-centered. You're a narc. Tuesday, shit, what time did I do it? 5 p.m. or 6 p.m.? Guys, help me out. Can someone get the link for the chat? Although I'm doing it right now. I guess I can.
Okay, you know what? We're going to wrap this up. I don't think he has anything else to say about the situation.
Hussy is trying to get on.
We have uncovered a lot of lies as usual in the stream. We have corrected hopefully a lot of lies in the stream. It's confirmed he's Angry Pistachio's twin. Yeah, well, he's always on Angry Pistachio, aka Peanuts streams. Still don't get why people would stream for free, but sure, go ahead. Anyways, I am out of here, people. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had a great birthday, and I will be back tomorrow, as always, on this channel. We're gonna be doing some foodie beauty stuff, some DLF stuff, some other things. All right, what? Wait, did he just say for someone to put something in their ass? Yeah, he did. He did say that, oranges peringes. But I didn't want to engage in that kind of conversation, so I left it alone. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks so much again for the birthday wishes, people. Take care of yourselves. Have a great one. I'll be back tomorrow on this channel and we will interact some more. Other than that, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Have a good Sunday night or evening, wherever you are in the world. Maybe it's Monday morning. Who knows? But take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye-bye.